Making Finances Fun, Part 2. We all have to pay bills, whether we want to or not, so we might as well make it fun. And before I get started on Part 2, I will go over Part 1 really quickly. Number 1, we are the CEO of our home accounting system or of our finances, so we can do it any way we want. Number 2, we can have a pretty home accounting book to make it more interesting. Number 3, we are unique, so we don't have to get anybody's permission to do whatever we want when we're doing our home accounting and our finances. Number 4, we need to have a budget so that we have some boundaries in place. And when we have our budget, we need to think about the three types of extra funds that we usually get, and that is overtime, bonuses, and extra paydays. If we're paid biweekly, we have 2 extra paydays a year. If we're paid weekly, then we get 4 extra paydays a year. And when thinking about our budget, we also need to think about the fun things, the birthdays and the holidays. We might even need to have a sinking fund for those. Number 5, I prefer to pay cash for small items and debit card for large items, but you can do it any way you want. And we need to have a list or a dream sheet of all the things that we want or need, because we might have to save up for them. And by the time we save up for them, we might realize we don't really need them or want them. So that was save on impulse buying. Number 6, we need to remember Bella, that we can be just like her. Number 7, we need to have fun along the way with as much self-care as we can get. And number 8, we need to have the confidence to be frugal and it be comfortable, because we need to know that it's not rocket science. So that's part 1. Now I'm going to go on to part 2. I have 8 more ways in which finances can be made fun. Number 9, we can set aside a little bit of money each payday to do whatever we want with it. You can call it anything you want. You can call it cozy money, fun money, lazy day money, magical money, me money, play money, princess money, RR&R money, stress-free zone money, wild and free money, fluffy money, crazy money, zany money, mad money. That's the money that you can do anything you want with it, and whatever's left over, you can roll over until the next payday. You can buy a magazine with it. You can buy your favorite food with it, or you can just save it and let it roll over and do whatever you want with it. That's your reward money. Number 10, being frugal gives us the opportunity to be creative and resourceful. And we're all creative and resourceful in different ways. Some people are good at making homemade meals. Some people are good at calling around and finding out what there is in the town that can be done for free or cheap. So we use whatever talents and skills that we have to be creative and resourceful, and that will help us to be more frugal. Number 11, we need to have a spot in our home for all the supplies that we use for our home accounting system: our correction tape, our pens, the home accounting book itself, the calculator, whether this is a drawer or maybe on the edge of the table or a desk. It just needs to have a home somewhere so that you always know where it is and it doesn't get strung all around the house. It's good if you put all your supplies in a bag and have a spot for the bag. Number 12. When finances are under control, you have peace of mind. When you know exactly how much is in your account, and when there's a buffer in your checking account, you know exactly how much is there. It eliminates a lot of stress and dread and worry. It gives the brain the freedom from all that worrying. And remember back in the day when you didn't have your finances under control and you just hoped from payday to payday that your bank account balance didn't go under zero? Well, now you know exactly how much is in there and you have a buffer, so you don't have to worry. Number 13, look forward to doing your home accounting every month or every payday or every week or however often you do it. Actually enjoy it. And if home accounting isn't something you really enjoy doing, then just do it that once a month or once a payday and get it over with, and then don't even think about it until it's next time to do it. Number 14, don't compare yourself to others, because this is not anybody else's finances or bank account. It's your personal finances, your personal bank account, your personal system. So don't let anybody else be involved. It's just yours. Number 15, you can even go so far as to give this a name. Your personal finances is your personal business. It can have a name, it can have a logo, a motto, it can have company colors. The name of my company, my personal finance company, is Functional Frugality. I think I need to change that to Doable Frugality. I like the word doable better than functional, because that reminds me it is doable, but functional is a good word too. And number 16, just know you can start over or you can change things. If things aren't working, it's not comfortable, you need more room or you need less room in your budget, you can start over and redo this anytime. You're not locked into anything.